Well, that contract awarded to that company, which apparently is owned by Larry London, raises a number of significant questions. One is that that company is unknown. We have been printing birth certificates in this country for decades, and it was done at a very cheap cost and satisfactorily by the National Printers Limited, our local company, without any complaint. Now, suddenly, this Miami company or Florida company gets a contract. No one knows how the contract was awarded. The procurement laws of this country outlines a process by which contracts are awarded. So we don't know whether the contract complied with the procurement laws. Secondly, what is this company's record in printing? Moreover, printing a document that necessarily will have to carry certain security marks and mechanisms, seals, numbers. It's not an ordinary paper that you're printing. You're printing the national birth record of a country. So it has inherent specialty. So it can be done by any run-of-the-mill printery. We don't know of any due diligence done in relation to this company. We don't know the track record of this company. We don't know the capabilities of this company. That's the second thing. Thirdly, look at the quantity of birth certificates. Birth certificates are printed based upon the demands. It is unimaginable that there would have been a demand for 100,000 birth certificates. Isn't that the figure? 100,000 birth certificates. We don't have that kind of birth rate in this country. And just 2 years before that, there was another disclosure in the newspapers where the government had sought money from the National Assembly to procure some 200,000 birth certificates. So we have to deal with that. Where is this? What are we doing with all these birth certificates? Or is it just a case where we are dishing out contracts to friends so that we can get a kickback? The third issue is one of conflict of interest. It is no secret that Larry London was employed in the office of the president or the ministry of the presidency as an advisor. That's public knowledge. The Ministry of Citizenship or the Department of Citizenship was located somewhere in the office of the president. So, and this guy is a known member of the People's National Congress. So, was this an arm's length contract, or was this another manifestation of nepotism and corruption? And if you look at my letter that was sent to the Auditor General, it highlights some more issues that should be examined in the audit. But these are transactions that are not isolated. As the weeks go on, and when we complete this budgetary process, and we get to sit down and examine the workings of the various departments of government, you will see dozens and dozens of these kinds of transactions surfacing. We have not had the time as a government to review all the departments and all the areas that are to be reviewed. But we will get there shortly. And these, remember when we were in opposition, we were highlighting all these things. And we were saying to the people of Guyana that at the appropriate time, we will make this information public and we will ensure, as far as possible, that where there are violations of the law, those violations will have to be addressed. And the investigative arm of the state and the prosecutorial arm of the state will be activated. And the law will have to take its course. That is our responsibility as a government. That is our promise that we made to the people of Guyana. And we are not going to shortfall on these promises. And if you notice, the president is leading from the front. 2 days ago, he was at the airport dealing with a similar issue. We are now doing the review of NISIL. And there are hundreds of transactions there that will really, really shock the conscience of this nation when they are being revealed, when they would be revealed. There are a whole host that will come up at lands and surveys. And you will see Gaisuku. But it takes some time, and we are getting there.